I'm back with the Han Solo figure, and I had assembled him all the way, actually, so do a little update of what I've done. You can see here I actually have changed the pose a little bit. I was going to make him have, change his arm so he looks like he's firing, but what I did was I just I flipped his arm upside down and I glued it in there, so it looks like he's holding the kind of the gun the right way. He's pointing down. I'd rather have him pointing, kind of straight out. But this is an easy fix though, because all I did was just flip that arm segment the other way. It looks a little funky, as you can see. But farther away, like this far away, just see it on the shelf, I don't think you would really notice it. On the other side, there's a gap there, so I might try to fill that in with some putty. What else I could do is kind of sand down the top part too, so it's not like a bulge on top there. Looks like he's an alien or something in his arm a little bit. But I like how it looks actually, and he does kind of look like Harrison Ford a little bit. I think the paint job on the box is just a little off. And I glued on the holster. The holster I think is kind of like traditional kind of plastic. And the gun as well. I might, that's just placed in there, so I might try to add a different scope to that. And yeah, I just kind of figured out what places for the knees to go on there, and the boots. And I thought I did a pretty good job. It was kind of tricky. It took a long time just to get the right pose, because you can see it's standing up by itself now, which is nice. I don't have to screw him down to the ground, which I was hoping that wouldn't happen. So it's kind of nice. I wish his arm was up higher. I'd rather have it more kind of like coming out this way, but that's a good compromise, and I think it looks kind of nice pose this way. So if you have this model kit, you can do that, and that's kind of what it'll look like. Because you can see here's what that's what mine does, and that's the real way you're supposed to do it. So it's quite nice, real easy to put together. I just used some just super glue here. I'll show you. Just kind of the regular, just super glue. You can get these. This is kind of more of one you can reseal. But these don't last too long, so really each time you do it you might want to use a different tube, but these can last a while. There's different ones you can get. A good place to get these are at the dollar store, because a little bit goes a long way, and just careful with your fingers, because that stuff really burns if it gets on you. And I was putting his arm on, and on his left side there, and I kind of got my finger stuck in there because I got a welt on it now, and so that's not too fun. But yeah, I like how it goes together. It looks real strong. I was worried about here, as you can see, I was talking before about the waist and the gap in it. But just sitting on the shelf, it doesn't look too bad, I suppose. I think maybe you kind of want. I think I cut off. I would say maybe I cut off too much of the flash, and maybe you're supposed to kind of use that to glue it onto the body, but the instructions they're not really clear on what you're really supposed to do, so it's kind of a big guessing game for the first time I built one of these. But it's staying on there. It looks kind of weird because his shirt just kind of stops, it doesn't go back into his body, but just look at the model from above and it'll be fine. So I'll let this dry. Really, you don't need to dry too long, but might wait a little bit. I don't really have a place set up to a primer right now, so might just let this set for a while. But I'll do another part once I go ahead and primer it.